Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded for you guys, and the reason for that is we went away for a little bit, and when we came back my skin broke out, and I'm talking not one or two breakouts, I'm talking a lot of all over my cheeks, all over my forehead, and a little bit by my jawline. I actually have a little bit that I'm still trying to get rid of, but for the most part my skin is a lot better. It's a lot smoother. I do have a little acne scarring that I am working on, but I decided I wasn't gonna put any makeup on. Instead I was gonna focus on skincare and just working on making sure that my skin was looking better. And how I do that is face masks. If you know me on a personal level, you know that I'm constantly doing face masks. Every week I need to do 2, maybe 3 face masks max. Maybe a little more, but you shouldn't do any more than 2 to 3 a week. But I kind of do my own thing. Anyways, I decided let me start a little series for you guys, just showing you the face masks that I've been loving that's helped my skin. Please keep in mind that what works for one person may not work for a next person. And anytime you are doing a face mask and you're trying out something new for the first time, always do a patch test. A lot of people do it on their forearm or their wrist. I recommend doing it on your neck. I prefer right here behind the ear, just because your neck area is so thin. So if you're going to break out, you're going to break out really bad and really quick on your neck area. So just kind of stick there instead of having a big looking rash on your arm. But it's better to do a patch test than actually having a rash or any kind of allergic reaction all over your face. This you can hide. You can hide it with your hair or, you know, like I said, behind the ears. So the first mask I wanted to share with you guys in my series is going to be a mask that I've been using for the longest time. I've been using this mask for the past 10 years, if not longer. And a lot of these products you can get, they're very affordable. If you don't have it already in your kitchen, you can go out and buy it. And each product, I believe, is $2, maybe $3 at most, and you get a lot of product for that price. So we're gonna need a little bit of turmeric, and turmeric is really good for a nice glow to your skin and to reduce acne scarring. The next product is going to be chickpea flour or besan gram flour. This is a great exfoliant. It exfoliates dead skin, and it actually also reduces pimples. The next product is going to be milk. Milk actually hydrates and it heals any acne. Now, I normally don't measure anything, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna explain to you how I apply this product. So I'm gonna start off with some besan flour, and I have my little measuring tool right here. So for example, I'm gonna use 2 scoops of the besan flour. And since I'm using 2, I always use half of the mound of besan flour for turmeric. So I'm only going to use 1. And please be very careful when you are using turmeric. This stuff stains. It will get all over your nails. If you're wearing a white shirt, it's going to stain your shirt. So try wearing something old. And anytime I do this mask, I always make sure that I do this before taking a shower. So I let this sit onto my skin for anywhere from like 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm just gonna slowly add in some milk. Remember, you want this to be a really nice consistency. You want it to be not too runny and not too thick. You want it just right. So we're gonna start off with that much right now. And I'm actually going to mix this with just a little e.l.f. foundation brush. This is actually what I use a lot for this mask. And I'm just gonna slowly mix this together. Make sure all the lumps are out. And because it's still really thick, you want to add a little bit more milk. If you add too much milk, you can always go in and start adding a little bit more besan flour. So I think I added a little bit too much milk, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit more. I just want to show you the consistency. When you apply this on your face, if it is dripping, you've added too much milk, and you can just put a little bit more flour. So yes, you see this? It's too liquidy. So we're going to go in with some more of that flour. Whenever I make a lot of this, where I make too much, like this right now, this is going to be way too much for my face. I usually bring this down to my neck and I just wear a really old, loose-fitting tank top. And then once my face starts getting really tight and it starts cracking a little bit, then I know it's time to jump in the shower and get this off. You don't want to wash this off. I don't recommend washing this off in the sink, only because it gets really, really messy, and it's just too much to clean. You have to be very cautious. It's just so much easier for me to do it in the shower. So this isn't too bad. It's still a little liquidy, and I'm gonna add a little bit more. I never usually make this much, and I eyeball everything, so I'm sorry. But the gist of this is you want to put more gram flour and start off with less turmeric. And when you get out the shower, you wash your face, whatever you decide you want to do, your face will look a little yellow, but that's okay. Okay, perfect. So this is the consistency. And I'll apply this on my wrist so I can show you exactly how it will just glide on. And when you're putting this on, I'm not the greatest at swatching, but this is what it should look like. And I always keep this on for anywhere from 20-25 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, just depending on how much product I've made. And I never like wasting it, so usually I do a very thick coat sometimes, but of course if it's thicker, it's going to take a lot longer to dry. But I know a lot of people have used this mask. They've, you know, kind of altered it, adding maybe yogurt or a little bit of almond oil in there, but this is just what I've been using. And like I said, I've been using this mask for the longest out of all the masks that I'll be sharing with you in this series. This is my go-to. Even when I'm having good skin days, I always make sure that I do this mask at least once a week, preferably twice a week, but at least once a week, every week. So I hope this helps you. If you've tried this mask, or if you plan on trying this mask, please let me know if you loved it. Like I said, it's anytime you're looking for results with products, like I'm saying, I suffer from acne scarring and turmeric helps with that. You have to be consistent with everything that you're doing. Do not expect to use this maybe once or twice and expecting results. That's not how this works. You still need to exfoliate and you still need to stay consistent. It can take a couple of weeks depending on how deep your scarring is or how dark your pigmentation is. It can take some time. But with these products, it will also be a gentle exfoliant. And anytime you're exfoliating your skin, it's buffing away your skin, so your hyperpigmentation or your scarring is going to be surfacing, so it's going to help it treat it a lot faster and a lot easier. Take it from me, someone who has been suffering from acne scarring for the longest. I have been breaking out since I was probably 12 years old. I don't know what triggers it, not at all, but I love my face masks. They work for me, and I hope it helps you too. So I will see you guys in my next video, and if you have tried this mask, I hope it works for you also. Like I said, don't forget to do a patch test, and I will see you soon. Bye.